Okay, this is part two. In part one, I was finishing up by saying Keller. The name Keller is the name of the 15-year-old who this man called Steve Marlowe, who wrote a whole manifesto calling himself a target individual that's being psychologically tormented, end up killing. What he wrote in his manifesto is very similar to what I said in my first video, and I've been saying since then. But his manifesto was written 2 years after my first video. Listen, for me, I know reality. Steve Marlowe's not the first target individual who ended up killing people because of the torment. At least remember somebody like Aaron Alexis wrote on his shotgun and end the torment or end this torment on his shotgun, then killing 12 and saying the same thing. Listen, these perps involved in what they're doing are really trying to gaslight me to accept this manipulation as if this is not what all targets are bringing up, losing their mind tone, and even able to kill a 15-year-old. And there's a lot of perps that this teenagers in this program that participate in that. That's why this man ended up killing a 15-year-old, point blank execution style. He even said after killing them, because he killed four: a 15, a 41, the mother, an 82-year-old man, and a 78-year-old woman, two different neighbors, two different set of neighbors, and claimed and said after doing that in a video that you watch that I executed people involved in this. Executed. He didn't even see this 15-year-old as a child anymore. But just a tool involved in this program. For me, it's the same. Now, I don't want to execute anybody. I don't want to kill anybody. But this purpose will be confronted accordingly, no matter what age they are. And these clowns still want me to think that I don't know that everybody knows I'm being manipulated. And sometimes they're like, no, we proved it to other perps. It's clown trash. It's the tactics to make you internalize these things. So when we face, they don't want me to have the rage that I should have. They want me to be scared. It's a way to try to override your rage. It's like, oh, let's just make it seem like everybody knows. You know how embarrassing it is? To have validation that somebody even wrote a whole manifesto, kill a 15-year-old, and like, no, we're not manipulating him. The other porters doing that. People are losing their mind and killing even 15-year-old. They send this little retard trash who's supposed to override the reality that they've been able to manipulate the mind since the 60s. But the way these people are supposed to be presenting themselves, this is a different program. The same fucking clowns, I couldn't even say the name of this man who allegedly was doing these things to a 14-year-old. It's clear what this is about. And so now they talk about the theatric torture I'm going to go through. After they have children playing rape victims, they tell me they're going to frame me with children, by the way. Oh, yes, those people who now manipulate the brain, this clown trash. In every way, they show themselves what they're part of. The reason why I have body cam is because they reconstruct reality. That's why you see videos of me taking picture videos and all that. I've always do that. Because reality is reconstructed. And they have no shame. Thank God I invest in body cam. You know how they try to twist it, like, oh yeah, boy, you know, I'm making sure that you're being seen. So when you do your little fucking theatrics, prep yourself to see yourself what you are. Deal with the humiliating reality, what you look like in reality. And then when we face, understand I've anchored myself in the reality of what you're part of. You know, to be disturbed to the point where, listen, my body cam, I'm so thankful. I wish I had a better even body cam. I should invest in target visual. Get yourself a body cam. Don't even just use your phone. Just literally put a body cam. There's really nice ones on your chest. So don't even waste your energy, just get a nice one. And so when these clowns do their little theatrics, make sure they're being seen properly. For me, I remember going to in the do this manipulation. It in the last part I was talking about this little Italian. It was coming back from work. Some weird teen. It was so disgusting. But my buddy came like, my eyes are barely I barely opened my eyes. I just closed them, and I could see a little bit. I keep my eyes enough open so I can see what's happening. But they can play my brain. But I'm like, you're gonna see yourself for what you really look like. This technology can really override your thoughts, your perceptions, your memories. All kind of ways can be manipulated. And these children participate that knows that very well. And so they want to be seen sometime, even early in the morning. Now they make me think of like some other teenage kid, but there's one that's really young teenagers. That even a mile away, you can tell she's a little kid, like a 14-year-old max. 7 in the morning. In the summer, this kid is not going to school. No backpack, no nothing. Literally just going to train to be seen. I'm about to go to work. I look out to figure out which stop am I in. And I see this teenage kid. First of all, I thought it was like maybe an old little teenage kid. Like maybe a 16 max. Then I look back, it's like, oh my gosh, she's like not even a little kid. But they came playing my brain. Do you know that even when I got out of the train, she got out of the cart to go to another cart so she can be seen. I was like, oh, okay. My body cam. Look at what this little nothing looks like. He wore like a short shirt with no body. Ugh. It's like this little. Ugh. Imagine that as a child putting so much effort. That even your summertime break, you're waking up at 7 to be seen so they can play. Never. And this trash are like, nah, we just mapped your brain. And you know, for me, they use different gimmicks and personas because they think I'm gonna subscribe to this. They just change the brain. This is how they attack your mind. And they want you to internalize this manipulation. They want you to believe that this is something they're not manipulating you. I don't know. Like for me, I'm way too old to try to gaslight me. Like, what? You think I'm in my 30s? I'm gonna have doubts of who I am? Some fucking random person who's involved in a program where they literally change people's brain. It's coming me to subscribe to this. It's like, who? It's like I'm way too old to be like even doubtful. And so they still try to gaslight you. It's like, yeah, no, I just map your brain. And they use this technology that can pipe voices, the V2K. And you hear the different gimmicks. I hear from the teenage trash, they're yelling with this fake passion, like map tech, a map tech. To others who are like, no, I mapped your brain. It's like, no, you manipulate my brain. Only thing you did in regard mapping is mapping my brain to know how to manipulate my brain, how to change my perception, how to change my experiences. Then you send these little retards. And then when they see I'm not subscribing to that or wanting me to subscribe to that, it's like, oh, you're gonna be raped by racist and this and that. Like whatever horrible things you're gonna make me go through. And this trash was forcing me to have these experiences. And this is my second attempt to make this video, or multiple attempts. And I was saying the word like harm. They really want to push somebody to harm even children. Because this childish trash thinks that they can do this evilness and nothing happens to them. And they paint you as somebody who harmed children when in reality they're the one harming children, and then pushing you to get so enraged that you can harm this teenage shit participating in this. Like Steve Marlowe killed a 15-year-old. This is a program led by the government. I understand that. And like I said in my first video, they will allow you to kill a child that is a perp. These perps still expect you to be a decent man when they're doing things that are so tormenting, damaging to you, and expect nothing to come to them when they're being seen. That you will not have any rage or aggression to people who you know are involved in this thing, inclusive of children. When in truth is, like Steve Marlowe said, it becomes easier decision to be, okay, they do these things to me and they think I'm going to do nothing. It's okay. You have no sympathy for them. Let them think for the instant. The instant they do it in front of me doing this thing, let's just figure out what reality is. Oh, you've done too much nastiness to my brain to let you live your fantasy. Now we're a different realm now. I know as a target individual, you are nothing. You're insignificant to the point where they will let me do something. And matter of fact, they will actually want me to do something. That will be a successful thing for the program. These clowns are nothing. They think they create their little fantasies. It's like portals. Like you're nothing. You're insignificant. You can be discarded like nothing. The people behind this will be, oh, that's great. Hopefully that's something. It'll be the best way to wrap this whole thing up. The end goal will be exactly, that's perfect. Now we can make it look like it's crazy. You see, he killed a 15-year-old when all along this 15-year-old is involved in this program that is out here pushing people into insanity. For me, I as much as I know that these people are insignificant, that I see, but there's consequences, and you have to have accountability of some level. You think I'm just gonna let myself just be victimized like that not even in the psychological way, but a little trash like that, wanting to be seen by me so they can manipulate my brain and then act like they're victims? Never. To all these participants, whatever happens at this point, it's because you're driven people into that. The validation that this is the horror thing they do to people to make a man like Steve Marlowe kill 4 people, and some of the most like he killed a 82-year-old man, 78-year-old woman, a 41-year-old woman, and her child. That's 15-year-old girl. Now, do I see this man capable of doing that? No. He was even apparently he was reading like war books about war and whatnot, because he really was entrenched in the thoughts that these people this is really war, and like they're really destroying him. When the truth is, it's not war. They're just utilizing you as a test subject. You think this 15-year-old girl is a warrior? You see how easy it was to kill her? That's what they want you to do. He executed this kid in his house, in her house. He went to the house of the neighbors, killed the mother, killed her, shot her in the parking lot, goes in the house, shoots the 15-year-old, kills her, comes back at the house, shoots the mother. She was already shot on the floor, finishes her off. You hear this little trash? That's what this trash is supposed to do. To break you down psychologically. This is what this is. It's like a MK Ultra on steroids, where human beings are being altered and manipulated and pushed into insanity. And some of the participants are retarded children who's so delusional to think that they don't deserve to be crashed out on. And imagine you give this empowerment to some loserness who have nothing in life. Children, teenagers. Oh, they really think this retards think they're wars. Like, they open the door, click. Like, you think this is war? Just drive people into insanity. Trust me, this is not war. They just need some trash who can do these things. And when somebody takes it as if it's war, kills a 15-year-old like nothing, they will let me do that. You know how easy would that be? Kill some of these perps that just nobody. It'd be so easy. You should have seen this, especially early on, how they're like, oh no, it's not gonna, like they will. they will do this thing like what in front of me. I was warning them like, don't, hey, this is some next door. It's like she was trying to like say hi, like hi, like this. Like I started like it's like it's like fuck you. What the fuck? Try to see me, and I'm what? Let's get the fuck out of. I saw this 60-year-old lady. Ugh. Trash ass. Look at this shit. It's not war. They're just pushing target imagery into insanity and they manipulate our brain in degrading ways. My body can. I'm thankful that I have that. This is where I anchor myself from reality. When I hear these clowns try to make me subscribe, like there's something. It's like, yeah, there's something that is pushing people into killing 15-year-old kids. Target imagery stay strong. I will never subscribe to this. And these fuckers tell me they confirm me with these trashy kids. Wanting me to accept this manipulation. You see the video I made like not too long ago. Even at the bar, they were trying to like create these like storylines of what? That's why I take pictures. I did this like to a quote of somebody there and like, oh, you touch it, what? And they tried to, because I was doing that to myself, like right now. I poked myself in the cold bones, like, oh, that's what you did. Big coat, I just did this. It's like, oh, you just trashy. These same people that they gave me their drink, but they wanted to repaint this thing. They said just, oh, this, and he had this girl had a big coat. I was like, oh, nice coat. Boom, I did this, pop the color. Oh, you been clown, this little freaking immature little bartender trying to recreate reality. That's why I take pictures. That's why I have cameras. That's why this is there. Because reality has been recreated. You're going to see my coworker and this nasty shit. They try to orchestrate them to disturb me when I'm watching it. Just the whole. You watch this new video coming up soon. Same old. See these people who get benefit from participating in something where the human subject are part of. Try to make me subscribe to this. Wanted his little girl to be seen and then just disturb me, and they're like, oh, this adorable little girl that they want me to see. So when I'm watching adult culture, they can make me experience these things and then play with my brain and be like, oh, this grown man wanting me to see his baby, so they can do these things. Then man, when I take a screenshot of what this fucker look like I don't know that everything was orchestrated for that. Don't internalize this. Put that in their faces. And my videos here, I don't want to encourage violence. There's no point. I don't want you to kill anybody, to kill yourself. But see this purpose for what they are. However you engage them, however you confront them, just confront them knowing that they are trash. Low lives, the lowest of the low.